Hello, everyone out there. I am Deidre. This is Nikita and Tanisha, and we are coming back again this week with another Mahogany Inks podcast. We are grateful for you watching and giving us feedback on the show. So today, before I get into the topics, do you all ladies have anything you want to say or put out there before we get started?
Peace and love.
You said enough for me. Peace and love. Okay, so we're going to start with our first topic. And if you don't know, please hit any of us up, comment with a topic below that you might want to know about, because that's why I have my phone out right now, because some topics have come in. But the first one I'll go ahead and say is, how long does it take for you to know that you love somebody? Or we can even flip it and say, how do you know when you love somebody? So either if you want to put a time limit on it or a time frame on it, or just that feeling. So I'm going to start with you, Nikita.
I'm going to say, to know you love someone, I think you should allow yourself about, might be a wider, I think you put 3 months to 2 years. Because you really, the first 2 years, you get to see the good and bad and like the indifference, so you know whether or not you still want to entertain the person.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you can know your feelings. That's what you really feel within 2 years. I don't think 2 weeks, 2 months, no.
So no love at first sight.
That's what I was thinking.
You ain't never just knew.
No, girl, I want to just know. I'm just saying, like, I've never just had that feeling like this is my person.
So then, I guess then too, so when you realized that you did love that person, was it like years later, or did something happen to where you was like, you know what, I actually love this guy, or yeah?
I don't know. I mean, you kind of like fall into it. I don't ever like plan. Like I don't really ever like plan on being with somebody. I just try to allow myself to go there and see how it goes. So it's like, if I catch feelings for you, I catch feelings for you. If I don't, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I allow myself to be vulnerable to try to see, because you know sometimes the damn energy and shit be off. You be like, nah,
Yeah.
it's not gonna work. But then other times you can be like, okay, well, let me see if this gonna work. Because I kind of feel good about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
But so, okay.
I mean, I don't know about love at first sight. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know if I could put a time frame on it.
Right.
You know, like, if you done been with this person this amount of time, you should know if you love them by them. I mean, because I think love is like a feeling.
Yep.
I mean, you know, so.
A feeling of deep affection. I just looked it up.
There we go. So, I mean, I think maybe, and I don't know if this is kind of about to go left a little bit, but maybe society or just, you know, or just other people have put a emphasis on like what love is. Because if you did tell somebody like, damn, you met on one day, like the love at first sight thing, like they gonna think you crazy.
Yeah, they gonna be like,
It's
You
been
don't
people
love
that
them.
got married and been married forever.
So then that might be safe to say there's levels to love.
yeah.
Levels to everything.
Yes.
It's levels to everything.
Okay, so now that we know there are levels within love, so then I do think then my answer would be, as far as like how long does it take, I can't give an answer on how long. You just gotta feel it.
Yeah, I can't give an answer. And so, okay, my views on love are a little different. Because I really feel like you spend enough time with anybody, you'll love them.
Yes.
Like anybody.
Because you.
Because think about arranged marriages. They might not love each other at first, but then you stuck. What else we gonna do? We might as well just love each other.
Yeah.
So, and then I also think that love is just like, it's a small thing. when you talk about relationships. Like love, it's easy to love. Then what you gonna do after that love? So I don't have a time frame. I think you can love somebody soon. If you spend it every day, for instance, example, I'm a Big Brother watcher. Don't judge me. I love Big Brother. They be in that house for a summer and be madly in love with each other. They leave the show, get married, have kids and babies, and that's what a summer, a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can love somebody quick.
I mean, how quick is quick to you?
For instance, a couple months. You spend enough time with them. They do. Y'all have a connection. Y'all vibe. You know, you talk to them every day. Y'all agree on how y'all raise y'all kids, and y'all see things. You love them. I love her. I love you. I love you.
And then that leads me to a point of saying people's view, like, you know, of love is differently, because you can meet, you know, become into a, like, I guess going back to the levels, like, because I do feel love is not a word that I throw around easily, but I mean, I do, you know, like she just said, like, I love you, like, that is true.
It's different levels.
I mean, you know, and it's different levels, because there can be, I guess, that friendship type of love. So, because we didn't stipulate if we were talking about relationship, friendship in the question. But, you know, or it can be, so if we move it to a relationship type love, then still could be soon. But, you know, it just depends on, I guess, the love.
So it's a difference. Okay, love is feeling. So in our mind, feelings and love are two separate things. Have you noticed that? People like, well, I felt this way, but you feel that way when you in love too. It's like they. You see what I'm saying?
Another thing is, have you had sex with the person?
Because what's that mean?
At least for me, like sex is like, some sex can fool you.
Oh man, the tricky, yeah.
Sex can fool you. Man, I have, Lord, I hope this ain't too deep for y'all. I've been in the act with somebody that I ain't necessarily love, but that night,
you love them.
I love you. Oh, I love you.
Girl, don't say them words during
Because
that.
you actually thought you did, or you
No,
were saying
it
it
just
because
lived out.
Okay.
I didn't. I mean, love him as a person. But
Right. But what that mean? I love you as a person.
because see, okay, so I'm very affectionate. It's not so many people that I don't like.
Okay.
So I have a love for everybody. I'm very empathetic that way. I just love people. Like, even people that you be like, I can see, I have love for. I never relish in anyone's demise. Like, I'm just a loving person. So it's not hard for me. Like, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. But I did love them romantically, but I love them as a person.
Or you might have loved the sex. You can love the sex.
Good. Yeah, we had some great.
You can love the sex and not the person.
Lord, I'm about to
man.
real.
Like, I love having sex with this person.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we have really good sex.
You
But
can
they a
do
trash
that,
ass
but you be
person.
like, I don't know, but I can't.
Maybe
After the act is done. No. Shit is over with us.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So.
But I know that it is true that you can love sex, or you can love different parts of the person, but you don't have to love that person. Maybe like,
because you can be like, I love the way that you care for your daughter.
that's it.
So then, in a sense, okay, does that? I mean, you love that part about that person. So if that is that person, then you love them.
I don't know. Maybe I mean
I don't know. That's taking it a little deeper, but I mean,
yeah. But
I'm just saying,
you can love parts or just characteristics of a person and not to love them fully.
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
if it's a part of them,
you can separate. You can separate that. You can.
Okay. So I guess, so now I think we've kind of touched on the love and how there's not a time.
Yeah,
Well, you never really answered though, Nikita.
I did. I said 3 months to 2 years.
Okay, you did. You did.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you want to make
Sure.
could get into that relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the first 3 to 7 months might be gravy. And then 7 months and 1 day,
Yeah.
that shit go down.
It go,
You
but
see what I'm saying?
but think about it. You still love them.
But not the same.
Stuff, because think of if that was the case, most of the time, a breakup not just we breaking up. A breakup is we breaking up, and then okay, but I miss you coming over.
Oh,
And then I see you somewhere. It's hard to let go because you love them. So the relationship might need to end, but you still love. I tell my friends, I get this advice from my friends all the time. They be like, but I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But love him from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to stop loving him to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
You can still wish him well. You can still cheer for him from the damn stands. But you don't have to be with that person because you love them. So what? I love chocolate cake. I ain't about to be with it.
Correct.
So that's why that's a hard question. Like, you just know for yourself. It's, you know, it might be 3 months, it might be 2 years, it might be 10 years, and you finally realize, like, damn,
Yeah.
I love that man. Or it might be 2 days, and you be like, man, I love that man. So I don't think it's good.
And then I do think the word love within itself is so complex because it was just a scenario that played in my mind. Like, you with this guy, you love him, and then let's say something happened and you love him enough to take a charge for him.
Never.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I love him. I mean, so it's just
if he loved me enough,
so much.
That would be a real question.
I mean, right?
You love what now? Because that when you said something about charge, my mind started
she went somewhere else.
It could be charge or you get. I mean, that was extreme. I get it, but I'm just
you love
saying.
enough to let him have another
some
wife.
Some people will put a stipulation on your measure of love, like. That's your measure of love.
Yeah,
that's what
not
you
everybody's measure of
exactly.
love because no.
Right, like that might be what you think. Like, no, I do love him, but that don't mean that I gotta do something that I'm not comfortable with doing.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Right.
Just to prove
My love or that I carry.
that it's not necessary. Because when you love someone, you love them genuinely.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
All right. That was some good conversation
That was
like
good.
that.
That was quick.
It was. And to the point, I think we do have to edit that out. So, okay. I just went on and started talking, and I don't, okay, so yeah, you might have to chop that part right there. And then we're going to have to come back. I'm sorry, Nikita. That's why your skill's so good, because you can do all that. All right.
Nikita said, I'm going to do this shit play.
Oh man, let's look at this foolishness now.
Okay, so we just got through talking about love and our thoughts on that as far as the time frame, or you know, how do you know when you love someone, and that we all agree with there are different levels of love and everybody's measure of love is differently. So next we're gonna lead into somewhat about love, but let's talk about how to keep it spicy in a relationship. Okay, you know, is foreplay still a thing? Is it played out, or you know, are we role playing? What are we doing in our relationships to keep it spicy?
On both ends, not just the one.
On both ends, you know, like men, y'all can do some things too. All right, so on this topic, we are going to start with Tanisha. What's your thoughts on that?
Foreplay better not be dead. I don't know who you messing with. But hey, when I was a young woman, but now I'm a mature woman.
So it really needs.
You gotta get in this car. You gotta warm her up.
Over
She classic now. She classic. You better warm her up.
Okay. All right. So Nikita, give us give us something, an example of some foreplay, a tip.
Girl, I ain't giving my tricks out.
She's not telling her love secret.
No, okay,
$49.99.
what you look maybe a man do for you? Get you some foreplay going on. You want some candles?
Yeah, I want some candles.
Conversation.
I want some soft music. I want
Okay.
some dim lights. I need a full body rub down.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Hey.
Some grown shit.
That's exactly so.
And then get to it.
Massage oil, y'all need
Yeah.
that.
You role playing or no?
Yeah, if they dance.
That's something that I ain't never done. Role play. This shit you have to bring something.
I tried to do it one time, but we were so silly, we couldn't even do the shit. We kept laughing.
I mean, like, kind of like, yeah, try, but like.
But that's the point. Like, to me, sex should be fun and funny. You should have laughed during sex.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's a whole experience. Like, I want you to put your little construction hat on, your little vest on, direct me into your driveway. Have your little flashlight.
So how you backing up like that?
Yeah, and then I get out my car, and then cat call my ass, do a little whistle. Hey, baby.
With the light,
And then I'm gonna come up and be like, I'm lost. Do you have any directions? I'm for it out.
Yes, you will take a straight downtown.
Hey. Downtown. Yes,
That's
I'm all
what's up.
for it.
Hey, I'm open to it.
But
Should be. I'm gonna
Yeah,
dress
no.
up for you.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
Halloween coming up.
Halloween's coming up.
Halloween is every day though. What she's saying, not every day.
Yeah,
but
like-
that's part of role play. Too.
Hey,
Dress
big,
up.
don't come to your new house every day with your bonnet on and your sweats. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But sometimes, give them something to look at.
Definitely.
Put your good wig on. Put your lashes on. Put some heels on. Even if it's just for a second. Even if it's just for the visuals. And you need to pop all that shit off. But just, you know, every now and then, and the same thing.
Yeah, men need to do the same thing.
Men need to do
I
the
mean,
same
men
thing.
because men have
Hey,
to be comfortable.
if I buy you a
in
little
doing that.
elephant G string, you better.
And turn when I'm put the music on.
You
And
better
I need you to game time right now.
I'm just saying.
The music is going. You hear me?
Period.
Fun. So role play is in, guys. That's basically what we just said.
Y'all don't know how to do it though. Like, make sure you know how to do this shit, cause it can go wrong. Please.
It can go wrong.
Yeah, you gotta read directions for that shit. Cause some
But
people
y'all
get
know what it
overly
is,
excited.
but that's a part of communicating, right? So
Mhm.
you have to let somebody know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, or whatever. Because I done had some rough ones.
Who didn't role play?
No, that we role played.
Nah.
I mean, it was good.
I was gonna say,
I
good or bad?
Cause I know what I ain't gonna, you know, I'm open, but I ain't about to be that open. Cause y'all gonna be like,
I said, but what she
they got great. Like, okay, I'll give it to you. Like, I need to, like, I'm gonna leave my door unlocked. You come on with a hoodie and a mask.
I don't
And you
know.
break in. I done went that far.
Whole thing set up.
Whole
Damn.
thing set up.
And I think part of that too is the anticipation of what is to come. You know, so you also have to be there, and I think, you know, this might lead into maybe some intimacy questions, but you have to be there to already sexually, mentally with that person for that stuff to even
Go on.
go on and
Yeah.
be the foreplay. Because sometimes that is, yeah, it should be funny, but at the end of the day, when you was telling the story, it did seem like, you know, the anticipation part of like, I'm there,
Yeah.
we with it, it's together. This
We
was the-
talking
yeah,
about
like,
it.
I'm
So that's part of
excited.
like you talking about it. So you getting like, okay, you can do this.
Right.